Konnichiwa, Otomodachi! Welcome to my trophy review for Persona 4 Golden. Persona 4 was originally on the PS2, but a sensational update has made it the must-have game of the Playstation Vita. This was platinum number 119 for me. Total playtime was a staggering 166 hours. Yikes! Now, to be fair, this was a little bloated due to the game often being idle while I was working, but it still took at least 100 hours. This is definitely an investment. On a difficulty scale, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10. You can put the game on easier settings, so there isn't too much here that will give you constraints. It's really just a time sink more than anything else. You are going to get 40 bronze, 6 silver, and 3 gold trophies out of this game. This is a perfect division amongst the trophies. I could maybe do with another silver or 2 or for some bronze, but 3 gold trophies should be a minimum for every game. There is a nice assortment between trophies you will get naturally while playing and ones that require you to go out of your way. Now, there are a handful of missable trophies, but given that you have to play the game twice, you can play it the first time through just for fun, and then buckle down for trophy completion on that second go-through. Now, a special mention goes to Hardcore Risette Fan. This is the only somewhat tricky trophy in the game. The biggest issue with it is that there is no way to track which lines you've already heard, and you are also only about 50% capable of getting most of the lines by choice. Plus, if you are too high of a level, you'll miss out on a good chunk of the quotes, so you have to play on easy or normal at least. Luckily, I got it on my first playthrough, which I would highly recommend so you can speedrun your second playthrough on very easy. Speaking of second playthroughs, I have to give the Shame on You award to the one who has proven their power. This trophy requires you to beat the super secret ultimate boss in this game. It's a great fight and incredibly challenging, so I'm not knocking that. But the very lame part is that you can't even unlock the boss until the end of the game on a second playthrough. That's assuming you saw the true ending on the first playthrough. Sorry, Atlas, but that is just dumb. I have to play through the game an entire second time just to get that trophy? That's so lame. I don't see any reason why you couldn't unlock this fight on the first playthrough. I also want to give a nod to the A New Quiz King trophy. This requires you to win the Miracle Quiz Finals. Now, some of the trivia it asks you is so obscure that you would have to be Batman to catch every minor detail. However, it's a pretty amusing Jeopardy-like diversion from the main storyline. Add in the fact that you can access it any time, and I take my hat off to this trophy. Granted, I'm not currently wearing a hat, but if I was, you can bet your steak skewer that I'd be doffing that sucker right now. And don't forget the Grantor of Your Desires trophy. You'll have to buy 5 items from the weekend TV show Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. It's pretty easy, and the show offers some amazing things, so you'll be going after this naturally. There's honestly nothing special about this trophy. I just wanted an excuse to play that funky game show theme in the background. The best trophy in the game is Legend of Inaba. This defines the game inside and out. It requires you to max out every social link in the game in one playthrough. It's certainly a daunting task, especially considering that you have to make every day you have count. If you schlup off too much, you are going to miss crucial time, and without a backup save, you'll have to go through the entire game again. But never fear, with a good guide, you should be able to do it with a couple days to spare. Also, the social links are what this game is all about, so this trophy is a joy to work towards. I loved seeing how my relationship with a person would progress to that next level. This trophy should be your ultimate goal and accomplishment. Honestly, if you aren't interested in going after this trophy, you probably shouldn't be playing the game, because maxing out your social links is the entire point. Now, for the worst trophy, that is going to be Thorough Bookkeeper. You have to 100% complete the entire Persona compendium. Most of this will be done by fusing personas and collecting their cards. This was one of the least enjoyable parts of the game for me. The fusion system itself was a nice idea, but it only pertains to your main character, and it's honestly just a pain. The other crappy part is that there isn't a defined way of telling what you need to create still, and you can only hold on so many personas at once, so you need to constantly swap them out to accept new ones, which can add a huge chunk of time to the platinum. Also, once I created the ultimate persona, there was no reason to even try anything else. There were a lot of cool personas I created, but they were of little value to me. And, as a final kick in the Inaba, the personas are expensive as hell, and that's including the 20% discount. You'll be out of yen faster than you can say Nanako. If you've saved up a lot of money, there isn't too horrible of a grind for this trophy, but it is not fun in the slightest. The best name and image belongs to The Nose Doesn't Always Know. I like this one for several reasons. It's one of the few times in the trophy images that it's not an in-game shot. It's also not only a funny saying, but it's particularly appropriate here since the character it's describing, Igor, is commonly referred to by Marie as The Nose. The only shoddy thing about this trophy is the way you achieve it, which is entirely based on luck while fusing personas. Now the worst name and image goes to Boarded Up Lab. Considering every other story trophy is an actual saying related to the person you are rescuing, having this trophy name falls flat in comparison. Yes, I know I was just in a lab. Want to tell me about what I found in there? The images as a whole are a little disappointing. Every image is an in-game shot of what you are doing in the game. So for catching the Sea Guardian, you don't get a cool shot of the ocean or of crazy fish or something like that. No, you get literally the shot in-game of what it looks like when you catch him. I understand it takes extra time to come up with new imagery, but it comes off as lazy to copy-paste a game screenshot for every single trophy. The Platinum Trophy is called Golden Completed. It's not bad by any means, and the image is very nice and shiny, but I can't help but wonder if they could have come up with something more in line with the game. I think a better image would have been either your entire team of characters, a TV screen, or even just a picture of the main character himself. Also, considering the game has so much to do with life and friendship, I think a better title would have been Life is Golden. Persona 4 is a stellar RPG and one of the best experiences for the PlayStation Vita. Now as far as the Platinum goes, oh boy, well, it's pretty simple. How much time do you want to invest into your Platinum? The trophies themselves are for the most part without grind and headache. If you really like the game, you should love unlocking all those bronze, silver, and golden rewards. But if you aren't ready to drop 100 hours into a Platinum, I'd steer far clear of this game. However, if you don't mind the time sink, especially if you love RPGs, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better time than Persona 4 Golden. My final Platinum rating for this game is a 4 out of 5. As Teddy would say, it's a very good time. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you on the next Trophy Time.